Excellent way to open up the new year. We appreciate you joining us. Happy New Year and welcome to a little hockey rivalry in the great town of Ann Arbor. As coming out to take the face-off is Coattree. Opposite him is Schmunk. Kakachi is to the right, the puck in along the near boards. Newton trying to put it in. The puck knocked down in along the blue line, fired deep, and it goes back behind the Pioneer goal into the near corner. Battling for it, Newton in along the end boards, trying to knock it away is Hurd coming along the near boards. Here comes Kakachi. Kakachi has that knocked away as the puck comes back to the Pioneer blue line. Loose puck in along the far boards. Katoba Nakamura gets put into the boards. That puck tipped by Coattree as it goes into the far corner of the Skyline zone. Gathered by the Skyline defense in along the near boards and chipped all the way back into the neutral zone. Newton trying to get it. That knocked away by Jack Martin. Jack Martin puts it right into the Skyline zone. Lippert grabs it into the near corner. The puck in along the near boards. Chipped out into the neutral zone. Here comes Newton. Newton has it knocked away from him right at the blue line, and we have our first penalty of the game as there was a heavy hit. And Monsma is going to go into the box. So at 16:04, Skyline goes on the power play. As we'll get the exact call in a moment, but Monsma in the box. Pioneer is shorthanded for the next 2 minutes. 0-0 is our score. Just under a minute into the first. As the puck on the far circle lifted back into the neutral zone, controlled there by Skyline as they gain the zone. Heschels has it outside the near circle. Sundering attempt. The puck back to the blue line. There's a shot by Lippert and a save by Layton. Michael Layton had a lower body injury. He got that lower body injury in the last game versus Skyline. He's only played a period. That was in the Huron game. Since then, the puck comes back to the near point. Lippert has it. Top of the near circle. There's a stick save by Layton as the puck goes all the way back to the far point. Trying to pick it up is Sei Nakamura. Sei Nakamura puts it back to the far point. Lippert has it at the near point. On the far circle, Sei Nakamura trying to get to Heschel. There's a pad save in along the near boards. Pioneer trying to get it out of the zone. Knocked off of the, here comes Caribbean. Caribbean chips it all the way back into the Skyline zone. Barr picks it up though. Barr comes in, drop pass over to O'Brien. O'Brien outside the near circle. Shot that went off of Yang's skate. The puck into the near corner. O'Brien has it. O'Brien centering attempt. That knocked down by Caribbean. Caribbean launches that puck all the way down into the Skyline zone. Lippert has it there. Lippert puts it in along the near boards. Schmunk with it. Schmunk cross ice pass. Skyline gains the zone in the high slot. Comes over. Newton on the near circle. Newton with the shot. Save by Layton. The puck into the far corner. That lifted by Coattree out and all the way down the ice. As the net came off of its moorings. As we have a stoppage in play. 14:45 left to go here in this, the first period. 0-0 is our score. As the puck came off the moorings, that was after Pioneer had cleared that puck all the way down the ice. So we'll see where they're going to drop that. Coach Garcia wants an explanation because it looks like they're going to drop it just outside of the Pioneer zone. Pioneer, of course, wants it down in the Skyline zone because they thought they had cleared the puck. Well, the official puts it in the far face-off circle just outside of the Pioneer zone in the neutral zone. The puck comes back to center ice. Grabbed by Bagozo. Bagozo has that chipped into the near corner. Liam Schaefer takes it back behind his goal. He's checked into the boards. Hurd sends it ahead, and now Coattree sends it all the way down the ice. 25 seconds left to go here in the man advantage for Skyline. That controlled by Kakachi. Kakachi over center ice. Kakachi fires it deep into the Skyline zone. 14-16 left to go here in the first. 0-0 is the score. 5 seconds left to go in the man advantage for Skyline. Skyline puts it into the Pioneer zone. Hurd rims it around the boards. That loose outside of the near circle of the Pioneer zone. Pioneer returns to full strength. With it, Newton, top of the near circle. That poked away. Trying to get to it is Wilkins. Now going back behind the goal is Newton. Newton outside of the far circle. Newton is put up against the boards. Battle for it there. We have another whistle at 13:44. And it looks like Pioneer is going to go back on the penalty kill as a collision on the boards. It should be a 2-minute penalty. That's a Roderick. Face-off in the far, face-off circle. That is going to be to Layton's left. In to take the face-off is Caribbean. The puck comes back to the blue line. Bounces in along the near boards, trying to get it to Newton. The puck outside of the near circle. Lippert trying to put it deep. Now with it, Schmuck. Schmuck trying a centering attempt. Caribbean has it, top of the far circle. He launches it all the way down the ice as the puck comes back behind Cobb. Collected by Lippert there. Lippert coming over the far circle of his own zone. He fires it ahead. Cross-ice pass to Schmuck. Schmuck has it in the neutral zone. That tipped away from him. Corralled by Lippert. Lippert gains his own, top of the far circle. Lippert with Caribbean in front of him. Lippert gets back to the far point. Lippert with the shot. There's a save by Layton as the puck comes into the far corner. Jack Martin trying to peel that puck off of the far corner. The puck loose on the far circle. Now lifted but to the blue line, but held in. Heschels is poked off the puck. The puck comes outside of the near circle. Newton with it. Newton with a shot. As there is a great block by one of the Pioneer defenders as they went down to get in front of it. The puck loose, top of the near circle. Now pulled into the neutral zone by Monsma. Monsma gains his own, takes a shot. Cobb steers that into the far corner. 50 seconds left to go. In the man advantage for Skyline, 0-0 is our score. 12:28 left to go here in the first. Sei Nakamura brings it into the Pioneer zone on that near circle, comes back behind the goal. Sei Nakamura outside of the far circle trying a centering attempt. A saucering puck comes back into the neutral zone. Katoba Nakamura fires it in. That cleared away by Coattree and lifted all the way down the ice by Pioneer. Cobb stops the puck just to the side of his own goal. And Skyline sets back up, trying to get it to Sei Nakamura. Coattree knocks the puck down as Kakachi fires it deep into the Skyline zone. 0-0 is our score. 4 seconds left to go in the Skyline advantage. There's a shot by Coattree. Cobb steers that away, and it goes up into the netting. Coattree got it, top of the far circle, took a wicked shot, and it went up into the netting. 11:42 left to go here in the first period. 0-0 is our score between Pioneer and Skyline. Face-off is in the far face-off circle. In to take the face-off is Coattree. On the other side is Garrett for Skyline. To Coattree's left is Fitzgerald. To his right is Kakachi. The puck comes back to the blue line. Then Fitzgerald puts it back behind the Skyline goal. Lippert has it there in the far corner. Lippert trying to avoid some pressure by Pioneer. Gets it to Katoba Nakamura in the near corner. Katoba Nakamura launches the puck down the ice. That's knocked the other direction by McDaniel, and that's a shot on goal as that's steered away by Cobb. The puck in along the near boards of the neutral zone. Knocked the other direction by Fitzgerald, controlled by Lippert. Lippert just to the near side of his goal, launches it all the way down ice. Pioneer controls as McDaniel had it at his own blue line. McDaniel fires it ahead. That puck goes back behind the Skyline goal. Fitzgerald with it in the near corner. Gets it to Hurt. Hurt takes a shot. That one just goes wide. Shot from the top of the far circle. Battle for it as that's chipped back into the near corner. Katoba Nakamura trying to get it over to Bazzani. The puck outside of the zone now sent ahead as here comes Shelhaas. Shelhaas is shot. Knocked away. Hurd has it back behind his own goal. That chipped away from him. Centering attempt. Cleared into the far corner by Skyline. Now the puck in the high slot as players are knocked off of the puck, and now it's lifted back in front of the scorer's bench in the neutral zone. Here comes Whitelock trying to get it in the far corner of the Skyline zone, battling a trio of Skyline players. 10:19 left to go here in the first period. 0-0 is our score. There's a shot. Cobb gets in front of it as it was a shot from the far circle. Cobb able to grab it, sit on top of it to keep it out of the net. Great shot and an even better save by Cobb to keep it 0-0 here in this first period. Great student sections by both of these wonderful academic institutions have showed up. Full house here with lots of great fans, parents, students, and otherwise just hockey fans in the local area. Face-off in the far face-off circle as that's lifted into the neutral zone. Skyline chases it, but that's going to be offsides as they tried to find Newton streaking down the near side of the ice. And the puck, Newton went over the blue line just before the puck did. They're going to bring that in the near face-off circle just outside of the Pioneer zone. 10:05 left to go here in the first. 0-0 is our score. The puck dropped back over to Jack Martin. Jack Martin moves it over on the far side. Liam Schaefer tips it. That to the Skyline blue line. Now they put it deep. Bagozzo chasing it. Bagozzo and Jack Martin battling along the far circle. Pulling it away is Pioneer. Dixon has it back behind his own goal. Dixon makes a move, shovels it ahead into the neutral zone. Schmunk rides his man off of the puck. Monsma trying to knock the puck down. The puck controlled by Pioneer in along those far boards. Tipped ahead by Caribbean. Caribbean with a 2-on-1. Caribbean on the far circle. Caribbean with a shot. That one deflects in along the near boards. Pioneer trying to grab control. The puck slips out into the neutral zone as we have another whistle. This time it looks like it may well be on Skyline. As into the box goes Bagozzo. Pioneer will have their first power play at 9:19 of the game, as it looked like a hooking call to Bagozzo. Pioneer with the advantage for the next 2 minutes. 9:19 left to go here in the first. 0-0 is our score. 3 shots on goal on the big board for Pioneer, 5 for Skyline. The puck comes into the slot. Lifted back into the neutral zone. Jack Martin grabs it at his own blue line. Jack Martin moves it over to Coatry, then gets it back and along the near boards of the neutral zone. Jack Martin feeds ahead, trying to get to Fitzgerald. That knocked away and put all the way back behind Layton. Layton stops it, moves it along the far board, so ahead to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald tips it over to Coatry. Coatry ahead to Caribbean. Caribbean, top of the near circle. Caribbean rims it around the boards. Kakachi trying to pull that away. The puck loose and now cleared by Skyline all the way down the ice. Layton stops it. Fires it ahead to Kakachi. Kakachi moves it over to Coatry. Coatry at his own blue line. Coatry comes over center ice, over to Kakachi. Kakachi has that puck tipped away. The puck in along the near boards of the Pioneer zone. Grabbed by Hurd. Hurd chips it ahead. Hurd over center ice. Hurd gains his own, top of the near circle. Hurt goes back behind the goal from the near side to the far side. Stops right back behind Cobb, trying to get it out in front to Monsma. Monsma on the far circle. Shot. That puck dropped down. Loose puck on the far circle. Newton clears it all the way down the ice. 47 seconds left to go. In the Pioneer advantage, Liam Schaefer has it on the near side of his own zone. Fires it all the way down to the Skyline blue line. They launch it right back behind Layton. Layton stops it there. Puts it along the near boards, trying to get to it. Monsma, that pulled away by Newton. Newton, Monsma tangling. Now in the near corner, Liam Schaefer knocks it around the boards. Dixon picks it up outside of the far circle. Here comes Pioneer. Whitelock with it down the far boards. He knocks it into the near corner of the Skyline zone. 0-0 is our score here in the first. The puck comes all the way back into the Pioneer zone. 9 seconds left to go in the Pioneer man advantage. Pioneer has it in the far boards along the neutral zone, knocked down by Heschels, and he fires it right back into the Pioneer zone. Lifted head, trying to get to Whitelock. That intercepted by Lippert. Lippert has it knocked away. Ahead to Monsma. Monsma gains the zone. He puts it into the near corner of the Skyline zone. Heschels has it back behind his own goal. The puck outside of the near circle. Here comes Skyline with it. That tipped away. Churchill tries to send it the other direction. Whitelock backhands it to the Skyline blue line. Skyline has it there. Ahead quickly to Bazzani. That slips back in along the end boards of the Pioneer zone. Churchill rockets it around the near boards, trying to knock it down and grab it is Shellhaas. Shellhaas has that knocked away, and it comes all the way back into the neutral zone. Lippert backhands it ahead to Bazzani. Bazzani, top of the near circle, has it knocked away, gets it back, out in front, loose puck, shot. That one knocked down in along the end boards behind the Pioneer goal. It comes all the way back into the neutral zone. Bagozo chasing it, whistled down. 6:28 left to go here in the first period. Scoreless game so far. The penalty box open for Skyline, and O'Brien goes in for a cross check at 6:28. So Pioneer will be on their second power play of the game. 2 power play opportunities for each team now. Faceoff will be in the far faceoff circle. That's going to be to Cobb's right. Out to take the face-off is Sei Nakamura. For Skyline, for Pioneer, it's Caribbean. To Caribbean's right, it's Hurd. To his left, it's Fitzgerald. The official blows the whistle, and they will redrop the puck. 0-0 is our score here in the first. Now they're going to have Caribbean move back. As the puck comes back to the blue line, there's Jack Martin. Jack Martin with the shot. Cobb steers that away. Another shot. The puck loose in the slot, now put into the far corner. Barr gets it all the way back into the neutral zone. Here comes Skyline with it. Loose puck right at center ice. Trying to get going the other direction is Fitzgerald. The puck into the far corner. Caribbean has it. Caribbean drops it back to the far point. Now moved over. The puck bounces in front of the far circle and lifted into the neutral zone. Barr bringing it in along the near boards of the Pioneer zone. That chipped right back out into the neutral zone. And here comes Coattree. Coattree in the high slot. Drop pass trying to get to Fitzgerald. That cleared away by the Skyline defense. Katoba Nakamura rifles it. Ricochets it off of the near boards and gets it all the way back into the Pioneer zone. Loose puck right at center ice as Layton tries to get the attack going. The puck back to the Pioneer blue line. Now ahead to Fitzgerald right at center ice. Fitzgerald moves it over to Hurd. Hurd, top of the near circle. Hurd has that poked away. Good poke check by Lippert, and the puck moves back into the neutral zone. Here comes Lippert, gains the zone outside the near circle. Drop pass over to Newton. Newton has hit, shot blocked. Excellent job by Fitzgerald to go down in front of it, and the puck comes all the way back into the Skyline zone. Bagozo sends it ahead. Now Lippert ricochets it off of the far boards. Layton stops that puck and covers it up, freezing it. Moves it over on the far side. And now the puck loose into the near corner. Liam Schaefer trying to pull it up as it is 0-0 here in the first period. 4:55 left to go in the first. As one of the Pioneer players, Liam Schaefer lost his stick. The puck in along the near boards. 19 seconds left in the Pioneer advantage. Skyline lifts it all the way down. Schmunk has it outside to the near circle. Now sends it ahead. Pioneer sending it the other direction for Monsma. Monsma gains the zone. Top of the near circle. Monsma outside of the near circle. Monsma goes in along the end boards back behind the Skyline goal. Monsma into the far corner. Lippert knocks him off the puck. Skyline back to full strength in a 0-0 game. Skyline with numbers 3-on-2 moves it over to Newton. Newton in the slot. Shot. People out in front, but that puck steered away in along the far boards. Bagozo poked off the puck. The puck comes back into the neutral zone. In along the near boards, collision there. Heschel's coming up. He backhands it into the zone. That knocked down and sent the other direction by Roderick. The puck all the way back into the Skyline zone. They'll say nobody tipped it, and that will be icing and come back the other direction. 3:59 left to go here in the first period. 0-0 is our score in a hotly contested game so far between these two teams. There's always a lot of emotion and a lot of energy when these two teams get together, especially with a banner on the line. Face-off is going to be to Layton's right. Caribbean takes the face-off. It goes back behind the goal. Hurd has it along the far boards. Now Lucas Schaefer gets it back over to Liam Schaefer. Liam Schaefer rims it around the far boards of his own zone. Here comes Caribbean over center ice coming down the far boards. Caribbean knocked off the puck on the far circle. There's a whistle. And that was whistled down as Caribbean had a couple Skyline players and got taken down. The officials keeping tight control of this game. Looked like it was a hooking call. Bean going into the box for Skyline. Pioneer with their third power play attempt here Face-off in the far face-off circle. That's going to be to Cobb's right. In to take the face-off for Pioneer is Caribbean. To his right is Kakachi. The puck loose on the far circle. Skyline trying to get out of the zone. The puck into the far corner. Tipped back behind the Skyline goal. Lippert sends it along the near boards, but not out. The puck held in by Fitzgerald. He puts it right back behind Cobb. Into the far corner it goes. Katoba Nakamura is put into the boards. Battle for it. O'Brien trying to come away with it. Centering attempt as Coattree trying to backhand it out in front. Coattree, wide angle shot. Cobb with the save. The puck back behind the Skyline goal. Now pulling it. Fitzgerald on the near circle. Fitzgerald drops it over. There's Kakachi with the shot. Oh, somehow that didn't go in. I thought it looked good, but it knocked away. Here comes a shot, and that's saved by Cobb as a shot from the blue line by Coattree. As Cobb, an excellent job there handling a volley of shots by Pioneer as they were spinning around that near circle and in the slot, ripping shots away. Cobb able to deflect them all. Face-off in the near face-off circle is still 0-0 here in the first. 2:56 left to go. Caribbean takes the face-off. That ripped all the way down the ice as Newton trying to outskate Jack Martin. Newton goes into Layton as we have another whistle. And we'll see exactly. They're going to call Jack Martin for his contact. They're going to call Jack Martin for tripping. So we will have 4-on-4 hockey for 1 minute and 3 seconds here. And then Skyline will have their third power play for a 57 seconds. Face-off in the far face-off circle. That to Layton's left. The puck slips into the neutral zone. Lippert has it. Backs up to his own blue line. Lippert banks it off the near boards. Ahead to Newton. Newton has it poked away but gets it back outside the near circle. Newton trying to get it into the slot. That puck spins back to Schmunk. Schmunk, he ricochets it off of the end boards. Kakachi trying to poke that away. It comes all the way back into the Skyline zone. Lippert grabs it on the far circle of his own zone. Ahead to Schmunk. Schmunk back to Lippert. Lippert in along the far boards of the neutral zone. Gains the zone. Top of the far circle. Trying to get around Hurd. Shot! Blocker saved by Layton. The puck comes back to the far point. Shot there, out in front, and they score! As Layton got the first one, but the rebound came right out in front, and Newton able to backhand it in. At 2:02, 4-on-4 hockey. Skyline takes the 1-0 lead on the Newton goal. We'll see who they give the assist to. Layton made an excellent job on the first save. But that rebound was right there, and Newton had good position. 20 more seconds of 4-on-4 hockey. Skyline now up 1-0 on Pioneer here in the first. Monsma taking the face-off, comes along the far boards to Bagozzo. That grabbed by Skyline as they gained the zone. O'Brien on the far circle, trying a centering attempt. That knocked down by Pioneer. In along the near boards. That lifted by Monsma all the way down the ice into the near corner. Bagozzo has it. Bagozzo has Dixon on top of him. Dixon trying to separate him from the puck. As there's a shot. Cobb getting a glove on it just as Skyline returned to full strength and got on the power play. Pioneer able to get a shot off. Cobb able to glove it down, though, and keep it at a 1-0 lead for Skyline. Face-off in the near face-off circle. That's the Cobb's left. Monsma in to take the face-off. The puck into the slot. Whitelock knocks it down. Monsma chasing it. The puck still loose in the slot. Now pulled away. In along the near boards by Barr. Barr sends it ahead. In along the near boards of the Pioneer zone. Dixon sends it the other way. Heschel with a shot that just goes wide. O'Brien in the near corner of the Pioneer zone. Whitelock tries to separate him from the puck. The puck back behind the Pioneer goal. Whitelock pinned against the boards, gets it back. Trying to lift it out. Barr holding it in at the blue line. Gets it back to Sei Nakamura. His shot just goes wide. Heschel outside of the far circle, spinning with it. Heschel centering attempt over to O'Brien. O'Brien shot. Layton gets right in front of it. Point-blank shot from the lower edge of the far circle. O'Brien with the shot, Layton with the save. 57.6 seconds left to go here in the first. Skyline has the 1-0 lead on the Newton goal. Face-off in the far face-off circle, 12 seconds left to go in the man advantage for Skyline. The puck pulled away by Wilkins. Wilkins lifts it all the way down. Or excuse me, that is Kresge putting it back behind the Skyline goal. Here comes Skyline. Pioneer back to full strength. Lippert has it over center ice, coming down the near side of the ice. Lippert outside the near circle. Now he goes back behind the Pioneer goal. Lippert in the far corner. Now top of the far circle. Shot. That deflects on the near circle. Another shot. Wide angle shot. That back to Katoba Nakamura at the far point. Knocked down by Fitzgerald, trying to get it out of the zone. The puck held in. Centering attempt now over to Newton underneath the near circle. Churchill tries to send him wide. Loose puck in along the far boards. Katoba Nakamura with it. 13 seconds left to go in the first period. Katoba Nakamura outside of the far circle. Puts it in along the end boards. Centering attempt. That knocked down by Coatry and lifted all the way back into the Skyline zone. That's where we will leave it at the end of one. It is Skyline 1 and Pioneer nothing on a 4-on-4 goal by Newton. Well, let's hear a little push on, and we'll be back with your first period statistics as well as your intermission scoreboard report brought to you by Exchange Capital Management. You're listening to Pioneer Men's Varsity Hockey brought to you by Arbor Broadcasting. Both teams would really, really love to see their school up on that banner. Schmunk in to take the face-off versus Coatry right at center ice. They controlled by Skyline. Katoba Nakamura chips it along the near boards. Now Coatry brings it into the zone. That knocked right back into the neutral zone. Hurd sends it the other way. As it's set, here comes a shot and a save by Cobb. As Coatry got it right in the slot. Cobb with the save on an excellent shot by Coatry. Heschels brings it into the Pioneer zone. Heschels goes back behind the Pioneer goal, trying to put it out in front. That puck cleared away by the Pioneer defense as it slips back in along the near boards into the neutral zone. As Kakachi into the near corner, centering attempt. That held in at the far point by Liam Schaefer. Into the far corner, Kakachi puts it right through the slot as it comes in along the near boards. Hurd into the near corner, puts it over into the far corner. McDevitt takes a shoulder into the boards. McDevitt centering attempt, that knocked away. Katoba Nakamura steers it out of the slot and puts it all the way back into the neutral zone. That controlled and rifled the other way by Liam Schaefer. As they'll say Pioneer unable to tip it, and it'll be icing, bring it all the way back into the Pioneer zone. 15:56 left to go here in the second period. Skyline up 1-0 on Pioneer. Face-off is going to be to Layton's left in the near face-off circle. St. Nakamura in to take the face-off versus Caribbean. As there's a whistle, they'll redrop the puck. St. Nakamura will have to vacate the face-off circle. O'Brien comes in to take the face-off for Skyline. Loose puck in the near circle. That chipped all the way back to the blue line, but held in by Lippert. Lippert puts it outside of the near circle. Pioneer slips it into the neutral zone. Rifled right back in by Reichbart. Pioneer in the near corner. Yang with it. And Yang trying to run it along the near boards. That lifted right back in along the end line. Heavy hitting going on. Pioneer controls outside of the near circle. Tipped back by St. Nakamura. St. Nakamura ridden off with the puck in the slot. He chips it back into the far corner. The puck lifted, top of the far circle. Here comes Pioneer with it. As bringing it down is Monsma. Monsma centering attempt. That knocked right back into the far corner. There's a collision back behind the Skyline goal. Coming away with it is Lippert. Lippert makes a move over center ice. Gains his own top of the far circle. Roderick pokes that away. Loose puck. Roderick steers it to the blue line, but not out as that's fired deep by O'Brien before he goes off for a line change. Monsma has the puck in along the far boards, lifts it back into the neutral zone. Caribbean fires it ahead, but it's knocked down by Lippert and sent the other direction. The puck launched into the Skyline zone, but grabbed by Reichbart. Reichbart drops it back. There's a shot by Schellhaus. That goes wide and along the far boards. Schellhaus into the far corner. as he tries to set up a pass into the slot. That knocked away by Pioneer. As Jack Martin puts it all the way down, Whitelock chases it as the puck in the near corner. Lippert banks it off of the near boards. That lifted all the way through the bars in the ceiling. Somehow didn't touch anything. As Kresge has the puck back behind the Skyline goal. Chipping away at it. Wilkins in front. Cobb with the save. 14:08 left to go here in the second period. 1-0 is the score in favor of Skyline. Face-off is going to be in the Skyline zone in the far face-off circle. Garrett in to take the face-off versus Wilkins. Whitelock to Wilkins' left. Kresge to his right. Kresge puts it back behind the goal, pulled away by Skyline. Moving with it, Heschel's back behind his own goal. Goes from the near side to the far side. Heschel's ricochets it off the far boards. Rockets it all the way down into the Pioneer zone. Liam Schaefer takes it back behind his goal. He's taken off his feet. Centering attempt knocked down as the puck into the near corner of the Pioneer zone. Liam Schaefer knocked head first into the boards. Battle for it along the near boards. That's chipped to the blue line but held in by Bagozo. Bagozo sends it right back behind Layton. Hurd trying to knock it down, battling a pair of Skyline players. Now the puck on the near circle. Wide angle shot. That knocked down. Pioneer ahead to Whitelock. Whitelock just ricochets that all the way down into the Skyline zone. That will be icing. But in high school, they still get to do a line change on an icing, so they'll get some fresh skates out. 13:22 left to go here in the second period. Skyline up 1-0 on Pioneer. Face-off to Layton's left in the near face-off circle. Coattree in to take the face-off versus Schmunk. Now they boot Coattree out as Kakachi comes in to take the face-off. Newton outside of the near circle, controlling. Newton still spinning with it. Jack Martin separates him from the puck. Kakachi puts it all the way back into the neutral zone. The puck at the Skyline blue line knocked right back into the neutral zone. Now Yang rifles it deep. Back behind the Skyline goal. Battle for it as Kakachi trying to hold that in. The puck comes all the way back to center ice. Ricocheted the other direction by Jack Martin. Pulled in over on the near side to Newton. Shot! Oh, and getting a piece of it was Layton. The puck through the slot. Knocked back by Coattree into the neutral zone. Coattree coming down the far boards. He's taken off the puck. But there's Kakachi with the shot! Oh, and a save by Cobb! The puck coming the other direction. Here comes Schmunk. Schmunk has his pass knocked away. Fitzgerald trying to get it back. Shot, and gloving it down is Layton. Boy, back and forth we go. Good opportunities by both teams. 12:25 left to go here in the second. Skyline up 1-0. Face-off in the far face-off circle. That is to Layton's right. Coattree in to take the face-off. Or no, that was Caribbean. Again, they boot the Pioneer face-off man from the circle. Hurd has it in the far corner. Hurd pinned against the boards by O'Brien. The puck loose on the far circle. That grab by Pioneer coming down the far boards is Caribbean. Caribbean into the Skyline zone, top of the far circle. Caribbean centering attempt. That knocked down. Dixon tries to get it. Dixon ridden off the puck. Coming the other way is Bagozo. Bagozo sends it ahead. Caribbean keeps it into the zone off of his skate. Dixon chasing it into the near corner, trying to separate Bagozo from the puck. Bagozo and Dixon collide. The puck loose back behind Cobb, going from the far side to the near side. Grabbed by the Skyline defenders. Hurd trying to hold it in. That slips out as O'Brien has it right at center ice. He chips it into the Pioneer zone. Ben Martin has it back behind his own goal. He's separated from the puck. Some heavy hitting going on there. Coming away with it is Hurd. Hurd over his own blue line, over center ice, coming down the near boards. Hurd knocked off the puck. Barr goes into the boards. Coming away with it, Garrett. Garrett as a slash called as Garrett was coming on the near circle. As some discussion about the new school year being had between these two players. Barr goes into the box at 11:22 in the second. It is Skyline 1, Pioneer nothing. Pioneer will go on the power play on a slashing call against Schmunk. Schmunk will sit in the box. Face-off is going to come in the near face-off circle. That's going to be to Cobb's right. Caribbean in to take the face-off. Kakachi to his left. Fitzgerald to his right. Kotri and Jack Martin behind him. Now Lippert comes in to take the face-off for Skyline. That puck cleared all the way down the ice. Layton stops it. Layton leaves it for Jack Martin, who goes back behind his own goal, comes to the far side of the ice. Jack Martin over his own blue line. Jack Martin over center ice. Jack Martin ricochets it along the near boards, back behind into the far corner. Lippert fires it all the way back down. Skyline with an odd man rush, but Layton quickly feeds it ahead. Here comes Kotri over center ice. Kotri tries to slip between two Skyline defenders. Pioneer, Caribbean drops it into the far corner, trying to avoid an offsides. The puck loose in along the far boards. Kotri has it on the far circle. Kotri. Drop pass, trying to get it back. Newton steals that away. Newton goes from the far side and the other side, back behind his own goal. As that puck slips into the neutral zone. Whistle, hand pass called. 10:31 left to go in the second period. Skyline up 1-0. That puck will come all the way back into the Pioneer zone on a hand pass. That into the near face-off circle. The Layton's left. 1:09 left to go here in the man advance for Pioneer. Skyline up 1-0. The puck in along the end boards of the Pioneer zone. Hurd has it there. Hurd banks it off of the near board, sends it ahead to Wilkins. That knocked away. Layton stops it back behind his own goal, trying to move it into the far corner. Controlled by Skyline. Now tipped back to the far point. Spinning with it was Sei Nakamura. He drops it back into his own zone. That rifle down into the neutral zone where Hurd controls it. Knocked down by Sei Nakamura. Sei Nakamura gains the Pioneer zone in along the near boards, trying to knock it down Wilkins. The puck bounces off the far boards. Bringing it in is Dixon. Dixon on the far circle, outside the far circle. Dixon, centering attempt. Wilkins got a stick on it, but it deflects wide. Pulling it outside of the near circle is Hurd. Hurd puts it back behind the goal. Over on the far side, Monsma trying to pick it up. Now coming the other direction is Bazzani. Bazzani gains the Pioneer zone. Penalty coming to Pioneer. Shot saved by Layton. As they're going to get Pioneer on a hooking on the breakaway for Skyline. 8 seconds left to go in the Pioneer advantage. So we'll have 8 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey. And then Skyline will go on the advantage. As it is Dixon going into the box. And it looks like they made the signal for a high stick. Well, I thought it was for hooking, but high stick what's called. Skyline with the 1-0 lead here. 9:30 left to go here in the second. 4-on-4 hockey for 8 seconds, then a Skyline penalty. Or a Skyline power play, excuse me. Newton has the puck at the far point of the Pioneer zone. Newton chips it across at the blue line, gets it to Heschel, top of the near circle. Shot that deflected out in front. Loose puck, top of the far circle. Lippert holds it in, puts it outside of the far circle. Liam Schaefer trying to get it out of the zone. Now Kotri trying to get it out of the zone. Skyline able to hold it in. Drop pass over to Lippert on the top of the far circle. That knocked down. Trying to find the puck that brought by Skyline into the near corner. As Lippert has it, as he skates down the blue line. Shot, pad save. There's another shot. Blocker saved by Layton. Heschel has it into the far corner. Wide angle shot. That knocked down. Skyline with the 1-0 lead. Elbow called. As it was whistled down, elbowing called. McDevitt goes into the box, so we will have 4-on-4 hockey for 1 minute 15 seconds left, in which case we'll have a 45-second power play for Pioneer. That puck should come all the way back into the Skyline zone. In the near face-off circle, that's going to be to the right of Cobb. Nope, they'll put it in the far face-off circle to the left of Cobb. 1-0 Skyline here in the second. Monsman to take the face-off. There's a quick shot by Wilkins. That one just goes wide. Puck in along the far boards. Lifted back into the neutral zone. Hurd has it at center ice. Hurd comes down the far boards. Hurd outside of the far circle. Hurd trying to put it out in front. Hurd battling a pair of Skyline defenders. Trying to make a move. Katoba Nakamura comes down the far side of the ice. Lifts it ahead. Trying to get it to Schmunk. Into the near corner it goes. Layton rims it around the boards. Held in by Lippert at the far point to Katoba Nakamura at the near point. The puck deflects into the far boards outside the far circle. Here comes Pioneer with it. Pioneer coming down the far side was Yang. The puck loose right in front of the scorer's box. Lippert comes away with it. Lippert over to Newton. Newton top of the near circle. Shot. That one just goes wide. That comes all the way back into the Skyline zone, into the far corner. 20 seconds more of 4-on-4 hockey before a Pioneer power play. As the puck banked off of the near board, slips into the Pioneer zone. Yang chases it into the near corner of his own zone. He goes back behind his own goal from the near side to the far side. Yang through the slot, tips ahead to Coattree. Coattree over center ice. Coattree, top of the near circle. He has that poked away from him. The puck back out into the neutral zone. Skyline 1-0 with the lead here in the second. Coattree controlling it in the neutral zone. Pioneer now on the power play for 35 seconds. The puck knocked away by Sei Nakamura. Centering attempt. That knocked down by Pioneer. The puck in along the far boards. Lifted ahead, trying to get it to Fitzgerald. That knocked right back into the Pioneer zone. Layton stops the puck back behind him. Bringing it up is Jack Martin over his own blue line. Jack Martin ahead to Kakachi. Kakachi, shot! Oh, that one just went wide. Getting a piece of it, Cobb. The puck to the far point, then lifted back behind into the near corner. Caribbean trying to knock it down. Kakachi with it in the near corner. Coming away with it, Caribbean. Caribbean, cross-ice pass to the far point to Coattree. Coattree puts it into the far corner. Bagozo trying to lift it away. Kakachi trying to feed it. There's a shot by Caribbean, and it's saved by Cobb. Oh, Caribbean got the feed. Point blank right in front. He put a nice shot on goal, and Cobb with just a better save. And it keeps it Skyline 1, Pioneer nothing. 6:29 left to go here in the second period. Face-off is in the near face-off circle. That's going to be to Cobb's right. Whitelock with a quick shot. That knocked down out in front. The puck into the far corner. Bazzani trying to get it out of the zone. Held in by Kresge. The puck slips back behind the Skyline goal. Controlled and launched all the way down the ice. Fired right back in by Liam Schaefer. The puck bounces off the glass into the near corner of the Pioneer zone. Hurd battling there, trying to pull it away. The puck loose along the far boards. Kresge lifts it down the ice over to Coattree. Whitelock. Whitelock in the near corner of the Skyline zone, trying to peel it away. Kresge comes away with it, going behind the goal. And on the far side, centering attempt, Liam Schaefer chips it right back into the near corner. Centering attempt knocked down by Skyline. Skyline with the 1-0 lead here. 5:37 left to go in the second period. Skyline chips it back out into the neutral zone. Pioneer trying to regroup. The puck, battle for it out in front of the scorer's box along the far boards of the neutral zone. Collision made there. Here comes Pioneer with it. It's a shot from outside of the far circle. Another shot by Kresge. That one saved by Cobb. The puck launched along the near boards. Stopped by Yang at his own blue line. Fires it over to Jack Martin. Jack Martin ahead to Kakachi. Kakachi gains his own. Lifts it over on the far side. Trying to get it back. That one just out of his reach. Fitzgerald with the shot. That one knocked away. The puck, top of the far circle. There's a shot by Jack Martin. Saved by Cobb. 4:54 left to go here in the second period. Skyline up 1-0. Shots on goal very tight. 15 for Pioneer, 16 for Skyline. Face-off in the far face-off circle. That's the Cobb's left. Coattree in to take the face-off. I believe that's Heschel. Or no, that's Schmunk on the other side. Fitzgerald to the left of the face-off circle. To the right is Kakachi. Jack Martin, and Yang are the blue liners for Pioneer. As Coach Garcia wants to have a quick talk with the official. Now we're good to go. We'll drop the puck. In that far face-off circle, the puck into the far corner. Pulled away, coming along the near board. Schmunk trying to get it to Newton. Newton backhands it out into the neutral zone. Schmunk with it. Gains his own. Top of the far circle. Shot. That glove save by Layton. That was a tough knuckleball. As it was a good shot. Chipped towards Layton. Layton able to see it clearly and get a glove on it. 4:40 left to go here in the second period. Skyline up. 1-0. Again, it's Schmunk versus Coattree in the face-off circle. There's a whistle, and we'll re-drop that. On the right-hand side of the face-off circle is Liam Schaefer. Now they have Kakachi taking the face-off. Coattree to the left of the face-off circle. The puck into the far corner of the Pioneer zone. Battle for it. Wide angle shot, that knocked down out in front. Able to get a glove on it is Layton. As Skyline chipping away at it, deflected a couple times, but getting a shot through the defenders from the inner corner of that far circle. We'll drop it again. Skyline up 1-0, 4:31 left to go here in the second. The puck comes back to the blue line. Heschels has his shot blocked. Here comes Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald moves ahead to Kakachi. Kakachi, drop pass for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald trying to feed it over to Coattree. Shot. That one deflects it along the far boards. Stopped by Liam Schaefer at the far point. It goes into the far corner. Kakachi trying to pull it up. The puck lifted by Skyline all the way back into the Pioneer zone. Newton gets back behind the defense. Wide angle shot. Saved by Layton. 4:03 left to go here in the second. Skyline up 1-0 on Pioneer. Face-off will be in the far face-off circle, as Pioneer will be on the penalty kill. Face-off now in the near face-off circle, as Liam Schaefer goes into the box for, I believe, is a slashing. So Pioneer on the penalty kill again. Caribbean in to take the face-off versus Sei Nakamura. The puck grabbed by Hurd. Hurd banks it off the near boards. The puck lifted into the far corner. Jack Martin gets it back into the neutral zone, controlled by Lippert as he drops back to his own blue line. Lippert gets it over to Katoba Nakamura in along the new blue line. Katoba Nakamura sends ahead for Barr. Knocked away by Hurd. Hurd has that chipped all the way deep. Back in along the end boards. Hurd trying to pin it against the end boards. Trying to eat away at the power play for Skyline. The puck in the near corner. Controlled by Skyline, bringing it out. Katoba Nakamura over his own blue line. Katoba Nakamura chips it in along the far boards into the far corner. Hurd trying to pull it away from him. They collide in along the end boards. The puck loose on the far side of the goal. Now into the near corner, controlled by Skyline. Trying to drop it to Lippert. That slips back into the neutral zone. Now Monsma trying to put some pressure on Lippert. Skyline ahead to Katoba Nakamura. That's knocked over to Newton. Newton, top of the far circle, goes back to the point. Over to Sei Nakamura at the far circle. That's save by Layton and cleared all the way down the ice by Pioneer. 2:51 left to go here in the second. Skyline with the 1-0 lead on Pioneer. 43 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Heschels has it on the near circle. Heschels, wide angle shot. That over to the far circle. Another shot saved by Layton. McDevitt has it on the near circle. That shot goes wide. All the way back to Heschels at the far point. Heschels trying to move it to Lippert. Top of the far circle. Lippert spinning with it. He loses it back into the neutral zone. Skyline will have to set up. Lippert has Coattree putting pressure on him. It's brought back by Newton, moved over to Lippert. Lippert over center ice. Lippert gains his own. Top of the near circle. Lippert stops at the near point. Lippert cross ice pass over to Heschels, top of the far circle, trying to make a move. That puck knocked away. Excellent defensive play by Coattree. Pioneer back to full strength. 2 minutes left to go here in the second. Skyline up 1-0 as they have it in their own zone. McDevitt cross-ice pass, the puck in along the far boards. Launched into the Pioneer zone. Liam Schaefer trying to get it going the other way. Brought in by Garrett. Garrett drop pass over to McDevitt. The puck outside of the near circle. Loose puck, top of the near circle. Here comes Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald moves it over to Kakachi. Kakachi, top of the near circle, trying to get it over. The puck bounces to the near point, set deep by Coattree, then lifted all the way back into the neutral zone. Controlled by Newton. Newton, high slot, has that poked away, trying to get it back. Bouncing puck, top of the near circle in the Pioneer zone. As Dixon takes a heavy hit, he goes to the ice as McDevitt laid a lick on him. Jack Martin has it in the far corner of his own zone. Jack Martin ricochets it forward. It goes all the way back, and that'll be icing. 1:02 left to go here in the second period. Skyline up 1-0 on your Pioneer men's varsity hockey team. Shots on goal were within a shot early on. Now it's 15 for Pioneer, 21 for Skyline. Face-off in the far, face-off circle. Hurd has it back behind his own goal, comes along the near boards. He sends it all the way down. That, I thought it was tipped, but apparently not, as that'll come again, icing all the way back into the Pioneer zone. 53.7 seconds left to go in this second period. Skyline up 1-0 on Huron. Face-off in the near face-off circle. That is to Layton's left. Caribbean in to take the face-off. Say Nakamura on the other side. To the left-hand side is Hurd. The right-hand side is Dixon. The puck loose and along the near boards. Pioneer trying to chip it out. It slips into the neutral zone. All the way back into the Skyline zone. Heschels sends ahead over to Kadoba Nakamura. Kadoba Nakamura goes back behind his own goal. 38 seconds left to go in the period. Caribbean trying to chase him down. Skyline with the 1-0 lead here very late in the second. 28 seconds left to go in the second. The puck in along the near boards of the Pioneer zone. Heschel's trying to peel it away. Hurd trying to get it back. There's a wide angle shot. Now they put it into the far corner. Skyline has it. Barr at the far point. Shot. That one just goes wide. Kadoba Nakamura puts it back behind the Pioneer goal. O'Brien trying to sneak around the net and put it in. That cleared all the way down the ice. 5 seconds left to go, as Cobb will stop it right back behind his goal. Send it ahead to Barr and along the far boards. And that is the end of the second. At the end of 2, it is Skyline 1 and Pioneer nothing. As we get our second period statistics put together, how about a little push on to get you fired up for the third period? You are listening to Pioneer Men's Varsity Hockey here at the Dan Jilek Tournament, the battle for the Arbor Cup between Skyline and Pioneer. Schmunk in to take the face-off. McDevitt to his left, Newton to his right. The puck in along the far boards. Bagozzo has it. Bagozzo lifts it into the Pioneer zone. That goes just to the left of the Pioneer goal. Putting it in along the far boards. Kakachi trying to get it out of the zone. That lifted by Hurd all the way back into the Skyline zone. Drop pass, top of the far circle. Pulled away by Skyline, send ahead. Here comes Newton with it, top of the near circle, centering attempt. As Pioneer able to clear that away. Hurd putting it into the near corner. Now Kakachi comes away with it. Kakachi banks it off of the near boards through the neutral zone, controlled by Lippert. Lippert at his own blue line. Spins. Lippert fires it ahead, gets it to Schmunk. Schmunk, top of the far circle. Schmunk with a shot. Saved by Layton. The puck into the near corner of the Pioneer zone. In along the near boards outside the near circle. Schmunk with it, goes right in front. Shot save by Layton. That cleared all the way down the ice. That'll be icing. 16:03 left to go here in this, the third period. Skyline up 1-0 on Pioneer here in the Ann Arbor Cup Finals of the Dan Jilek Tournament. Face off in the far, face off circle. That to the left of Layton. The puck controlled by Skyline. Their shot just goes wide. Barr has it back behind the Pioneer goal. Tipped away by Yang. Yang trying to pull that away. Jack Martin has it back behind his own goal. That puck slips into the neutral zone in along the far boards. Heschel rifles it right back in. Layton has to stop that one. Yang in along the near boards. He banks it ahead. Heschel has it. Poked away from him. Back in along the far boards of his own zone. He tries to rip it into the neutral zone. That puck held and now pulled out into the neutral zone by Skyline. Katoba Nakamura has it. Wide angle shot that goes off the side of the net. The puck loose on the far circle. Here comes Dixon with it. Dixon over his own blue line. His pass knocked away by Skyline. Katoba Nakamura with it. Now rifled in by Monsma into the near corner. Controlled by O'Brien. O'Brien has his stick lifted, then gets it back. Over center ice. O'Brien drop pass for C. Nakamura. Say Nakamura retreats to center ice. Moves it over to Lippert, who banks it off of the far boards. And it goes back behind the Pioneer goal. Liam Schaefer has it on the near circle of his own zone. Trying to get it ahead to Kresge. The puck loose along the far boards. Roderick knocks it ahead. Roderick gets it right back outside to the far circle of his own zone. Oh, Roderick's pass almost intercepted by Skyline, but the puck wouldn't settle down for Schellhaus. The puck back behind the Pioneer goal, controlled by Liam Schaefer. Liam Schaefer has it knocked away. Whitelock has it outside the far circle. Whitelock lifts it, but not out to the far point. Shot saved by Layton. Pioneer trying to control it. Roderick in the far corner, now lifted back into the neutral zone. Grabbed by Schellhaus. Schellhaus, top of the far circle of the Pioneer zone. Centering attempt. That knocked down in the slot. Another shot saved by Layton. Schellhaus puts it back behind the Pioneer goal. Skyline up 1-0 on Pioneer here. 14:02 left to go in this, the third period. Pioneer controlling in the neutral zone. Battle for it. Gretzky gets it back to the Skyline blue line. That controlled by Katoba Nakamura. He sends it ahead. Puck loose right at center ice. Now Newton gets it. Whitelock and Newton collide. Newton getting the worst of that one as it slips back into the Skyline zone. Newton gets it back. Newton outside the near circle. Hand up by the official. As the puck went out, fired in. We'll see if that's officially a goal, as it was a delayed penalty. As there was a roughing call. Coattree goes into the box for roughing. As the goal after the whistle. 13:30 left to go here. Pioneer will be shorthanded for 2 minutes at 13:30. Skyline with the 1-0 lead, roughing the call on a heavy hit. Face off in the far face-off circle. Pioneer faithful letting the officials know what they think of it. Face off in the far face-off circle, that to Layton's left. Fitzgerald in to take the face-off. Hurd to his left. O'Brien taking the face-off for Skyline. The puck slips outside the near circle. Backhanded but held in by Lippert. The puck into the far corner. Hurd trying to knock that away. Battle for it back behind. Centering attempt. Spinning with it, O'Brien. O'Brien goes from the far side to the near side. Back behind the Pioneer goal. Outside the near circle. O'Brien has that poked away all the way back into the Skyline zone. 13:03 left to go here. In the third, Skyline up 1-0. 1 minute, 27 seconds left to go in the Skyline advantage. Lippert gains his own, top of the near circle. Lippert spinning with it. Still controlling, cross-ice pass. Top of the far circle over to Barr. Barr rims it back behind the Pioneer goal. Hurd trying to pull it away. The puck into the near corner. Tipped and sent all the way down the ice. As Kakachi doing a nice job to clear it. 1 minute left in the Skyline advantage. Here comes Skyline over their own blue line. Lippert has it. Lippert gains his own in the high slot. Lippert has it poked away. Newton gets it back at the near point. Newton sending along the near boards. Lippert underneath the near circle. Yang trying to knock it away from him. Centering attempt. Fitzgerald clears it all the way down the ice. 12:05 left to go here in the third. Skyline up 1-0. 30 seconds left to go in the Skyline advantage. Newton in along the near boards of the neutral zone over to Lippert along the far boards. Lippert ricochets it ahead into the Pioneer zone. The puck on the far circle through the slot over to Newton underneath at the bottom of the near circle. That puck deflects on the far side. Caribbean trying to knock it away. Now Liam Schaefer ahead to Caribbean. Held in by Lippert at the far point. Shot. Blocker save by Layton. The puck outside of the far circle in the Pioneer zone. Pioneer back to full strength. Skyline controls on the near circle of the Pioneer zone. Lippert trying to get it in the slot. Knocked away. Here comes Monsma. Monsma's pass. Knocked down by Lippert. Lippert backhands it ahead to Newton. Newton gains his own. Newton top of the far circle. Newton has that knocked away. Excellent defensive play by Liam Schaefer. Newton outside of the far circle. Now to Bagozo. Top of the far circle. Pad save there by Layton. The puck sitting loose, top of the far circle. Another save by Layton as the puck slips in along the near boards. Liam Schaefer backhands it. Now it's knocked out into the neutral zone. McDevitt over to Heschel on the far side. Shot and grabbed by Layton. 10:48 left to go here in the third. Skyline with the 1-0 lead on Pioneer here in the final game of the Dan Jilek tournament. Face-off is going to be to Layton's left in the far face-off circle. Whitelock taking the face-off. The puck stopped at the far point. Heschel with the shot. Bouncing puck through the slot. Steered away. Nice job by the Pioneer defense. The puck comes back to the near point. Bagozo rockets it around the boards. Ben Martin takes his man off of the puck. Here comes Kresge. Kresge, cross-ice pass to Jack Martin, who puts it all the way back. That's going to be icing, though. 10:42 left to go here in the third period. 1-0 the lead for Skyline. Face-off is going to be in the Pioneer zone to Layton's left in the far face-off circle. Cotrian to take the face-off for Pioneer. Barr on the other side. The puck comes all the way back to the blue line, but held in by Skyline. The puck loose on that far circle. Whistle. They're going to bring it, and I believe a hand pass all the way back into the Skyline zone. Face-off in the far face-off circle. Sei Nakamura looks to be in to take the face-off. Lippert to his right, Bagozo to his left. Coattree for Pioneer. Into the far corner of the Skyline zone it goes. Bouncing puck. Brought back out into the neutral zone. Knocked away by Bazzani. Puck trying to get it to Coattree. Coattree moves it into the Skyline zone, but Lippert quickly ricochets it the other direction. The puck moved back behind the Pioneer goal. Hurd has it there. Hurd trying to knock it the other direction. Roderick has it in along the far boards of his own zone. Ahead to Coattree. Coattree tips it, but Lippert rockets it back to the Pioneer blue line. Grabbed by O'Brien, who puts it into the Pioneer zone. Hurd lifting it the other direction. That grab, Fitzgerald tipped it, but put right back into the Pioneer zone. Long cross-ice pass, and that will be icing. 9:34 left to go here in the third period. Skyline up 1-0. So they're keeping pressure on Pioneer in their own zone. Caribbean in to take the face-off. Liam Schaefer to his left, to his right, Jack Martin, as well as Dixon. Loose puck outside the far circle. There's a wide-angle shot. Another chip away at it. Layton got a pair of saves there. The puck back behind Layton. Centering attempt. That knocked down. Excellent job on the far side by Dixon. Dixon knocks it off the near boards of the neutral zone. Newton corrals it right at center ice. Newton brings it right back into the Pioneer zone. Poke checked away from him. Loose puck. Monsma trying to get it. Now Monsma gets it ahead. Monsma drop pass, then gets it back right at center ice. Skyline with the 1-0 lead. Newton has it along the near boards of his own zone. He slips it into the neutral zone. Newton gains his own top of the near circle. Shot! And a save by Layton. 8:48 left to go here in the third. Skyline up 1-0. 15 shots on goal for Pioneer. 31 shots on goal by Skyline. And so far they have kept the pressure on Pioneer, keeping the puck down in the Pioneer zone. Coattree taking the face-off in the near face-off circle. The puck loose in the near corner of the Pioneer zone. McDaniel trying to get to it. Now Yang trying to knock it away. The puck top of the far circle, rimmed around the boards into the far corner. Trying to peel it out is Yang. The puck comes back behind. Centering attempt that banked off of the near boards. Lippert quickly shot it away. Excellent job by Coattree to deflect it out in front. Yang sends it ahead. Coattree sends it on an edge all the way back into the Skyline zone. Lippert trying to chase it. Kakachi trying to pull it away from him. The puck in the neutral zone. Over, Shellhaas has it. Shellhaas centering attempt trying to get it to Katoba Nakamura. That wouldn't settle down. The puck back into the neutral zone. Ethan Coattree gets a shoulder for its trouble and a whistle called. Say Nakamura can't believe it. As Katoba Nakamura goes into the box. Pioneer up on the advantage on the power play for the next 2 minutes. Skyline up on the scoreboard, 1-0. 8:03 left to go here in the third period. Caribbean over to Coattree. Coattree through the slot trying to get it into the far corner. The puck over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, top of the far circle. There's a shot out in front. Cobb putting a glove on it as it was a rocket shot from the blue line by Coattree. I believe that was an interference call on the penalty. 1:44 left to go in the Pioneer player advantage. 7:46 left to go in the third. Skyline 1-0 up on the scoreboard. They're going to redrop the face-off. Caribbean in to take the face-off. Kakachi to his right. To his left, Fitzgerald. There's Kakachi with the shot. That deflects just wide. The puck in the far corner. Lifted all the way down the ice. Cleared by Skyline. Layton will stop it. Coattree picks it up back behind his own goal. Goes along the far boards. Coattree over his own blue line. Comes to the near side. Over center ice. Coattree still with it. Coattree offsides the call. As they will redrop the puck in the near face-off circle outside of the Skyline zone. 7:26 left to go here in the third. Skyline with the 1-0 lead on Pioneer. Monsman to take the face-off versus Say Nakamura. The puck in along the near boards. Trying to knock it away from Say Nakamura. Here comes Whitelock. Whitelock gains his own. The puck poked away from him and lifted all the way back out into the neutral zone. Hurd sends it over to Whitelock. Whitelock at center ice. Sends it back. Coattree trying to get to the puck. Dixon trying to get to the puck into the far corner it goes. Lifted all the way back. Heavy hit in the far corner. The puck cleared in along the far boards of the Pioneer zone. Hurd over to Whitelock. Whitelock moves it to Monsma. Monsma over at center ice, coming down the near side. Monsma trying to avoid some pressure, puts it back behind the Skyline goal. 39 seconds left to go in the Pioneer advantage. The puck in the far corner, pinned against the end boards. Pioneer trying to lift it out. Skyline with the 1-0 lead. 6:33 left to go here in the third. Lippert gains the Pioneer zone. Lippert, top of the far circle. Shot! Saved by Layton. Layton sticks it away. As the puck back into the neutral zone. Here comes Hurd with it. He's taken down. The puck at the Pioneer blue line. Heschel trying to get it in. In along the near boards. Battle for it. The puck back into the neutral zone. Newton peels it into the Pioneer zone. His shot deflected out in front. And lifted back into the neutral zone where Schmunk controls it. Lippert along the near boards. That tipped by Schmunk. Skyline back to full strength. Jack Martin has it back behind his own goal. Jack Martin banks it off the far boards. Katoba Nakamura sends it right back in. Jack Martin on the far circle of his own zone. Jack Martin banks it off the near boards. The puck slips back into behind the Skyline goal, and that will be icing. 5:38 left to go here in the third. Skyline up 1-0. A goal scored all the way back in the first by Newton. Face-off in the far face-off circle. That is to Layton's left. Coattree in to take the faceoff versus Schmunk. The puck in the far corner, trying to peel that away. Roderick. The puck loose, top of the far circle. Newton with it. He goes underneath the Pioneer goal line now, tipping it back to the far point. Shot blocked all the way back. Excellent job by Fitzgerald to block that shot. Skyline rifles it back into the Pioneer zone. Here comes Fitzgerald with it. He takes a hit to the head. The puck into the far corner. Pioneer controlling it out in front, trying to get it in front of the zone as it comes into the near corner with it. As Kakachi out in front, that puck deflects into the netting. As there has been some heavy hitting going on. Skyline up 1-0. On Pioneer, 4:55 left to go here in the third. Face-off will be in the Skyline zone. That to Cobb's left. In to take the face-off is Lippert for Skyline versus Caribbean for Pioneer. Monsma with the shot. That deflects into the far corner where Barr chases it down. Barr backhands it. That puck goes all the way back, spinning to the Pioneer blue line. Yang knocks it the other direction to Monsma. Monsma top of the near circle. Monsma into the near corner of the Skyline zone. Knocked off the puck by a pair of Skyline defenders. He rims the puck around outside the far circle. Jack Martin puts it right back into the far corner. O'Brien and Martin collide. The puck grabbed by Caribbean, top of the far circle. Knocked away from him, controlled and lifted all the way down the ice. There's a whistle as a Pioneer player down. Caribbean in the far circle. Caribbean takes a moment to get up. Excellent sportsmanship by Cobb, who came over to make sure he's all right. Appreciate that by Cobb. Class act. And Caribbean able to skate off. Very happy to see that young man okay. You have everyone playing their absolute guts out, but you do not want to see any of these young gentlemen hurt. 4:22 left to go here in the third. 1-0 the score. Skyline in the lead. Face off at center ice. The puck battle loose in the neutral zone. Newton had it, still loose, coming away. Schmunk gets it into the Pioneer zone on the far circle. Overshot as they got it to McDevitt. As Layton able to slide over. As Kakachi has it along the far boards. He lifts it into the neutral zone to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, top of the far circle. Fitzgerald sends it deep into the far corner. Kakachi trying to control it. It goes into along the end boards, outside the far circle, back to the far point. Hurd rims it around the boards, back behind the Skyline goal into the near corner. Coattree trying to center it away. Heschel pulls it back. Skyline up 1-0 on Pioneer. 3:35 left to go in regulation. Knocked down by Hurd. Knocked away going the other direction. Skyline, excellent defensive play by Liam Schaefer to get the puck away from Heschel and the puck back into the neutral zone. Here comes Pioneer with it. Coming in is Coattree. Coattree loses an edge into the near corner as Lippert rode him off the puck. Kakachi back to Coattree, trying to get it over to Fitzgerald. The puck tipped away. Yang with the shot, and he scores! Yang with a shot from the top of the far circle. There was traffic out in front, and he finds the back of the net. I don't even think Cobb saw it coming. And Pioneer has tied it up at 3:04 left to go in the third period. We'll see if anyone else got a piece of it, but it was a rocket blast by Yang from the top of the far circle. We have a tie game. I believe it was Yang unassisted. Face-off at center ice. Whitelock knocked to the ice. He gets back up, rims it around the far boards. The puck loose right at center ice. Monsma chips it ahead. Now Caribbean chasing it. He collides. The Skyline fans didn't like that hit. Caribbean chips it into the far corner. The puck Gathered by Skyline. O'Brien sends it deep. It bounces off of a stanchion in the ice. Loose puck. Corralled by Monsma. Monsma, his own blue line. Monsma head to Whitelock. Whitelock chips it in. 1-1 is our score. 2:27 left to go in the third. Barr brings it in along the far boards of the Pioneer zone. Sends it back behind the Pioneer goal. Monsma outside of the far circle. Trying to get it ahead to Coattree. Monsma over center ice. Monsma gains his own. Outside the far circle. He loses an edge. And a tripping call. Pioneer will go on the power play. Cobb can't believe it. He puts his head into his hands. As Schmunk was trying to get the puck, instead he got a piece of Monsma's skate, and Pioneer will be on the power play for 2 minutes of the last 2:09, barring anything else happening, of course. 1-1 is our score, 2:09 left to go in the third. Well, if you didn't think a game between these two was going to be a classic, neither team wants to give up an inch. Caribbean in to take the faceoff. Now they ask him to leave as Kakachi comes in to take the faceoff in the near faceoff circle in the Skyline zone. Heschel has it back behind his own goal, going from the near side to the far side. He ricochets it all the way back into the neutral zone, controlled by Jack Martin. Jack Martin over to Coattree. Coattree at his own blue line, long cross-ice pass. That tipped by Caribbean as it goes back behind the Skyline goal. Heschel has it there. Heschel has it knocked away. The puck outside of the near circle. Coattree trying to pinch as the puck lifted out into the neutral zone. Sent the other direction by Jack Martin. Here comes Coattree on the far circle. Coattree spins with it. Backhands it into the far corner trying to get it to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald runs it around the boards over to Jack Martin outside of the far circle, or outside the near circle. Loose puck. Grabbed by Fitzgerald. Moves it over to Caribbean. Now back to Caribbean, top of the far circle. There's a shot. That deflects wide. Caribbean backhands it. Battle for it. Kakachi back to the blue line. There's a shot. That deflects. Outside the near circle. 1-1 is our score. Jack Martin puts it into the far corner. Fitzgerald center attempt. That puck wouldn't settle down and just went wide as the puck lifted all the way back to the Pioneer goal line. Layton quickly sends it ahead. Fitzgerald trying to put it in. Knocked down by Newton. Newton top of the near circle now through the slot. Monsma trying to knock it away. Backhanded shot. Layton covers it up. 39.4 seconds left to go here in regulation in the third. In the battle for the Dan Jilek tournament for the Ann Arbor Cup. 30 more seconds of power play time for Pioneer. As we have a timeout called by Pioneer, we'll take it with them as it's all tied up 1-1 here between Skyline and Pioneer. You are listening to Pioneer Men's Varsity Hockey, brought to you by Arbor Broadcasting. 39.4 seconds left. 1-1 is our score between Skyline and Pioneer. Skyline got a goal by Newton in the first, and they had the lead all the way through until Yang able to put a sniper shot in from the top of the far circle. Cobb screened and found its way back, and that's where we are. Tied. Pioneer has a 30-second left on the power play. Face-off in the Pioneer zone in the near face-off circle. Lippert taking the face-off. The puck ahead to Kakachi. Kakachi, cross-ice pass over to Jack Martin. Jack Martin drops it back. Here comes Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gains his own. Top of the near circle. Fitzgerald. Wide angle shot. That one goes wide. Jack Martin stops it at the far point. Jack Martin with the shot. That deflects. Pad save by Cobb. 16 seconds left to go. As that puck icing waved off O'Brien in along the near boards. Skyline back to full strength. The puck into the neutral zone. Lippert chips it back to the Pioneer blue line. Newton trying to get it. Offsides the call. 1.5 seconds left to go. The puck will come outside of the Pioneer zone. It's all tied up 1-1 here. 1.5 seconds left to go in regulation. Face-off just outside of the Pioneer zone. Schmunk and Coatry battling again. And that is the end of regulation. Well, we couldn't decide anything in regulation, so to overtime we go. 8-minute, 5-on-5, sudden death overtime. We need to find someone to hang their banner underneath the Dan Jilek Ann Arbor Cup Champions banner on the left-hand side. Well, we'll get you fired up for overtime. Here's a little push on. So we have 8 minutes. Sudden death up on the board of 5-on-5 hockey. Pioneer goes from right to left here in this overtime period. The puck back and sent ahead by Heschel. Tipped into the Pioneer zone as Hurd into the near corner. Centering attempt. Layton covers it up. He doesn't want to take any chances here in the overtime. 7:50 left to go. In overtime, face-off in the near face-off circle. 20 shots on goal by Pioneer. 32 by Skyline on the big board. Face-off to Layton's left in the near face-off circle. Jack Martin in the near corner. Rims it around the boards. The puck stopped. Top of the far circle by McDevitt. He puts it back into the far corner. Trying to get it. Jack Martin. Puck wouldn't settle down for him. Now spinning with the Newton centering attempt. That deflects. Back into the far corner. Lippert holds it in. Lippert into the far corner. Skyline with it. Newton. High slot. Shot. Glove save by Layton. He flips it right over to the official. 7:24 left to go. In overtime. 1-1 is our score. Face-off in the far. Face-off circle. Caribbean in to take the face-off. Lippert on the other side of it. Jack Martin to Caribbean's right. To his left is Yang as well as Dixon. That puck controlled by Pioneer over the neutral zone. Rifled all the way back behind the Skyline goal. And covered up by Cobb. Face-off will be in the far face-off circle. Sudden death overtime. Here. 1-1 is our score. 7:15 left to go in overtime. Face-off in the far face-off circle. Caribbean takes the face-off. The puck brought back into the neutral zone. Rifled in. Pioneer battling in along the far boards. Caribbean trying to get to it. The puck over to Dixon. Dixon ridden off the puck by Barr. Barr has it poke checked away. Excellent job by Yang. The puck goes up and into the crowd as it just slipped past the... it stayed in, but it knocked off of the netting. 6:57 left to go here. In overtime, 1-1 is our score. Face-off in the near face-off circle outside of the Skyline zone. Caribbean again in to take the face-off versus Sei Nakamura. Skyline controls. Lippert launches it all the way ahead to O'Brien. O'Brien has it poked away by Hurd. Hurd trying to grab it into the far corner of his own zone. A pair of 14s battling in the far corner. Caribbean chases it, knocks it away. The puck in along the far boards. Here comes Pioneer with it. Coming down the far side, rifling it in. It's Coatry. A weird bounce. And Cobb has to get on top of it as it ricocheted off of the end boards and slipped right into the crease. Cobb decided he didn't like that and covered it up. 1-1 is our score. Sudden death overtime. 6:32 left in sudden death overtime. Face off in the near face off circle to Cobb's right. Coattree in to take the face off. The puck outside of the near circle. Lippert chases it into the near corner. Lifts it all the way back to McDevitt. McDevitt over center ice. McDevitt backhands it deep into the Pioneer zone. Yang chases it in along the near boards. Yang trying to avoid Newton. Gets it to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald goes back behind his own goal. Fitzgerald moves it ahead to Jack Martin. Jack Martin has that puck knocked away. Jack Martin moves ahead to Coattree. Coattree along the near boards into the zone. Coattree gets back. Coattree moves it over to Jack Martin. Shot! Oh, knocked down. Saved by Cobb. That puck loose. Another shot. And score! Pioneers won it! Pioneers won it! Pioneers won the Ann Arbor Cup as it was the deflection out in front. I believe Coattree got to it. And Pioneer will get to put the banner underneath the Dan Jilek champion. Banner on the left-hand side as the Pioneer players skate over to their student section across the way. Oh, Cobb is still lying down. He can't believe it. He made an amazing save. He has nothing to feel bad about as Cobb did an excellent job. It was a weird deflection out in front and Pioneer chipped away at the rebound. I believe Coattree put it in. Pioneer has won the Dan Jilek tournament, the Ann Arbor Cup champions. But we want to give all I could not understand. I could not understand. I believe it was Coattree, but I'm not positive. They gave Jack Martin an assist on it. But we want to give a lot of credit to this really gutsy and hard-working Skyline team, as these are two very evenly matched teams. Skyline played their guts out. Cobb had a heck of a game. We saw a match between two excellent goalies, and there were no easy goals in this game. Pioneer able to come away with a hard-fought overtime 2-1 win here. And these two teams will get to tangle again a bit later, and it is a classic every time they do. And just taking a look, well, maybe we don't. I thought we played them again later in the season, but it does not look like it, as the next game for this Pioneer team is on Wednesday, January 8th. That's going to be versus Temperance Bedford here at the Ann Arbor Ice Cube. Then Saturday, January 11th, Pioneer tangles with Riverview, looking to get a bounce-back win versus them. As Riverview took the first game, Pioneer looked to split the set here at the Ann Arbor Ice Cube on January 11th. Then Pioneer plays at Ann Arbor Huron on January 15th, at Dexter on the 18th. So I think that is, I don't see us playing them again. So Pioneer able to beat Skyline here. As Jack Martin comes over as the captain to lift the Ann Arbor Cup trophy, as he lifts that high in the air. Michael Layton gives him a huge back slap as the Pioneer team discarding their hats and their gloves. Skyline lined up on the left-hand side as they will announce I believe they'll announce MVPs and things of that nature in the tournament. But again, Skyline played a heck of a game, coming back from 2 down yesterday to win. And then coming over and having the 1-0 lead, and Pioneer tying it up late in the third. Skyline with a wonderful crowd ovation by a lot of these Skyline fans who stayed around. Skyline goes off into the tunnel to our right, as Jack Martin has the trophy and he's skating around. So Pioneer able to have an overtime win versus Skyline. Let's take a look at our final statistics. Pioneer with 5 shots in the third, 1 in the overtime, for a total of 21 shots. 11 shots for Skyline in the third, 1 in the overtime, for a total of 33. Pioneer with a total of 24 face-off wins, 28 for Skyline. In the third, it was Pioneer with a penalty. Coatry went off for roughing at 3:30. Then at 8:57, it was Katoba Nakamura going off for interference. Yang had the Pioneer goal in regulation at 13:56 to tie it up. Then there was a Pioneer timeout, that with 39 seconds left to go. We ended overtime at 1-1. Then the goal, I believe it was Coatry out in front. There was a great shot by Jack Martin, battle for the puck on the far side, and Cobb got everything he could. But Pioneer able to chip it in at 5:58 and to win the Ann Arbor Cup. So Pioneer will get to have their banner up on the board on the left-hand side. Again, the next game for this Pioneer team is going to be here on the 8th versus Temperance Bedford. We'd love to see you there. Otherwise, we will have the broadcast. For my statistician, James Wiseman, my name is Mark Wiseman. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.